Since we're talking about quarterbacks, obviously, Mahomes lost in the Super Bowl, which is fine. It happens. And then, everybody talk. Remember, I told you the NFL is begging for a GOAT debate. They begging for that. So they end up talking, or I'm going to say the media. One of the mainstream media is First Take, and their show was built off that with Jordan and LeBron. Now we got it going on with Patrick Mahomes. So RC, Dan Orlowski, Shannon Sharpe, and Stephen A. Smith was on the show. And I guess he kind of went at Uncle Shay, RC did, because about him capping, saying that the GOAT debate is over, but he pretty much been capping for LeBron this whole time. Let's look at this clip and react to it. And then, because I think RC exposed Shannon Sharpe, if you ask me. I rock with too, but let's go ahead, let's react to it.
You should be ashamed of yourself because you've been carrying on a GOAT debate for a man that spent 8 years in the place and never won a championship. And then when he went to team up with his homeboys, the Banana Boat boys, Dirk Nowitzki shot 1 foot fallaways and put him out of his misery. And then the next year, they was getting beat. He was cramping up in San Antonio. And if it wasn't for balls hitting the rim and people kicking the football out to Ray Allen, he lose that one too, and he played terrible. So for you to say that it could be tabled or that he had to do so much to get back into the conversation, you got to choose a side. You got to say you out here caping for LeGoat James all the time, or that GOAT conversation should have been tabled a long time ago as well. Because according to you, getting to the championship all of those times is supposed to matter. So the fact that Patrick Mahomes has never been sent home before the AFC Championship, that got to matter. The fact that Patrick Mahomes already has 2 MVPs, that has to matter. 3 Super Bowl MVPs, that has to matter. There could be a ton of his career left where he gets back to this moment. And because he didn't shine every time he got there, a lot like a guy we know, Shannon,
like
that
Tom
you
Brady,
cape for every single day. The only person you have cape for more than LeBron James is your brother, and your brother actually deserved it.
Pause it right there. So, Sean, I know you've probably seen this clip already too, and I've seen it too. And I actually think RC did hit a point of what he was actually saying to Shannon Sharpe, because for the person that you have been defending has had moments, and I know everybody said you can't compare best. No, the point is saying that you are one of the biggest players on the team. You playing for a championship at the moment, and you don't show up. So now the GOAT debate is over, which is not necessarily ever true, and it wasn't true for LeBron. So when I said that everybody thought I was hating on LeBron, when I said 2025 Mahomes is equals 2011 LeBron, I told y'all from the point is that no matter what Patrick Mahomes do for the rest of his career, there's going to be somebody who wants Brady to still be the GOAT, who's going to always bring up that moment. It's never going to leave Patrick Mahomes' career, which is not necessarily fair, which you're going to get into another reason why with Mahomes in a second. But I think RC hit it right on the head for everybody who's literally saying that. You can see it on Unk's face too. Look why his face looking like that. I don't know. I got to do a different, get a beard or something, bro. That look wild. But Sean, it comes from the point for people and to instantly say the GOAT debate is over because Mahomes played bad this series. You are literally capping. Mahomes has been the embodiment of greatness since he's been in the league. That man has not seen the AFC Championship game, I think, only once in his career. And then once in his career, he wasn't even a starter. So it's like, that's all that, like, no, we're not doing that. And for anybody else who said it's over and you telling me LeBron's your GOAT, it's like that you capping just like Long Unk was capping up here. But what was your reaction to this clip? Was RC wrong? Or did he cook Unk on that one?
He wasn't wrong. I think a couple things. One, this obsession with putting someone in this all-time pantheon while they are still very much telling their story, I think is a big problem in sports talk and sports media. I don't do it. I won't do it. That's not really.
That's why you breaking tears, Sean. That's why you say you do the tears.
well, that's part of it, but also, why would I talk about someone who's still very much telling their story? It's like judging a movie halfway through. Yeah. Well, finish it, and maybe the movie turns out better than you thought, or maybe the movie falls off completely. or
which is a possibility.
Which is the possibility. So, I think we do that a little too much. But also, I think, and this is a problem with the GOAT debate in general, and why I don't generally like to engage. People will make it about one series in basketball or football or in baseball, and they will make it about one game in football.
Yeah.
There's so much more that goes into the equation than just that. So every time you ask someone, tell me about Tom Brady, if the first thing that comes out of their mouth is 7-time Super Bowl champ, you lost me. Because I didn't ask you to tell me about how many championships you won. I asked you to tell me about Tom Brady.
That's all they can tell you about Tom Brady.
But people put him as the GOAT. And it's like, because he was on the team that won 7 Super Bowls. So let me put that aside for a second. Patrick Mahomes has presumably a lot of football left to play.
Only 29?
He's 29. He's 29 years old. And if you look at their numbers up to the age of 29, Patrick Mahomes absolutely dwarfs Tom Brady at the same age when you talk about just the numbers. So that's
let's talk about it, Sean. Hold on, because sometimes they be thinking like we got necessarily just say we look at the numbers. Let's look at the accolades, Sean. Sometimes they, like I said, this real takes over fake debates. We ain't saying nothing just to be saying it. So I'm trying to tell you, Sean ain't saying nothing just to be saying. So let me go ahead. Let me show y'all something real quick and put us right here. I won't. This is the accolades alone, Sean, from age of 29 right here. Look at that. They both got 3 Super Bowls at this time. Look at Mahomes' touchdown passes to Brady's touchdown pass. He got 100 more touchdowns and 4 less interceptions, 6 more playoff wins, 2 MVPs, and he actually has a way better record than him. Sean not just saying this for no reason. It's on paper, on wax. Like, the reason why we have this conversation about Mahomes possibly in the career is GOAT because we never see nobody win as much as Brady or early win as much success as he did and is as talented as a Dan Marino or Joe Montana. That's what makes Mahomes so different. And if as Sean, I don't even believe I'm gassing and saying it for like he wins like Brady and is talented like in that Dan Marino, Joe Montana type of talent. That's what makes him different. That's why everybody put Mahomes in that conversation. It's on wax. Look at this compared by the age of 29. But go ahead, Sean. I'm sorry. Go ahead, finish what you said.
No, I mean, listen, it's and again, this is why I don't enjoy trying to have the conversation. But again, if you want to compare the two, people will look at the 20 plus years of Tom Brady's career and compare it to the 8 years of Patrick Mahomes, 7 of which he's been a starter. So which is not a fair assessment. So again, looking at their numbers, their careers up to the age that Patrick Mahomes is makes a lot of sense. Again, I think let's please stop with the whole number of championships, number of Super Bowls. Nobody has Robert Horry in the GOAT debate.
Nope.
Love Robert Horry, great role player, but nobody has him in the GOAT debate.
Nobody got Bill Russell as the GOAT, but true to King.
Right.
And again, Bill Russell's GOAT.
Well, some people do. Some people do.
And only in Boston, let's be real.
Well, no, I mean, it depends on your age and if you understand Bill Russell's value to winning. There are people who say in a team sport, he was the ultimate team player, individual team player, or individual talent as a team player. So again, I don't want to get too sidetracked with this, SB. I just think the problem we have is too often we boil down why someone's in the GOAT conversation with a team accomplishment. And it's not about the team accomplishment solely. That's the icing on the cake. it's everything else that comes with it that is a part of that. You know, and so for me, I won't engage. I don't want to engage. I think it's silly to do it. Tom Brady's done. He ain't coming back. It's over. Let's enjoy Patrick Mahomes, and let's enjoy Lamar, and let's enjoy a lot of these talented players, non-quarterbacks as well, in their career. And then when their career is done, then we can talk about them, you know, where they are in the all-time greats. But right now, I just think it's way too early to even consider that kind of stuff.
And Sean, to be honest with you, and people don't really want to admit this stuff. And I even said it last show when I said I called Tom Brady the game. Like, Tom Brady didn't become like the Mahomes-esque guy, like a star talent, to his second run. That was later in his career. Like that first Super Bowl, I believe, like during that, when they had that drought, like after that drought, when they went like a 10-year drought, and like towards the tail end of that, that's when he started becoming that guy, that Mahomes. I mean, the Brady. He was, because he was just Tom during that first run. He was just Tom, the quarterback. Cool, he does a good job. During that, I can't tell you, I can't pinpoint the exact year. I go back and do my research, tell you exactly when, because he made a turn during that second Patriots run, and then that's when he came to Brady that everybody know and love and talk about. Steph Curry might ruffle a couple fan bases' feathers, Sean, because he said something, and obviously RP